So I wanted to look at the missing money that we had highlighted in the cash rec tab here. This is where I check have I got all the cash I should have, and I've changed this around a bit, so I've frozen this panel here. This one used to have this if now equals blah 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 blah, and to stop this one updating, I've said I've just copy and pasted that as the date at the end of the accounts. You'll note that in this formula it actually always shows up to the end of the previous month, and that's why it says the 28th of the 2nd and not today. Okay, so it's the this will always show the end of month there. Right, the bar, you will note that we were £53 out. Now, amounts under £5, £10 usually contain somewhere within the till. What I've suggested you look at is to check that there isn't money in the travel envelope, because quite often there's £40, £50 in there, and if there's either £40 or £50 in the travel envelope, that would explain why the bar has this big difference. The playing fields account is an odd number. It's £110. Now normally we keep nothing in the playing field cash except at the end of the year when you're using it just to bring the bar profit to zero. So £110 is an odd thing. So what I do is I go to the playing field receipts and payments file, and I'm going to go and search in the amount for 110. Now it might be 110, it might be 55, but we'll start with 110. So I'll put that in, and yes, I've got 110. So we'll look, and what I see there is that I've got a bank deposit, a positive bank deposit, coming in on the 9th of the 12th as cash, and it's been booked to Pavilion bookings. I've then, on the same date, put £110 into the bank, and I've booked that as Pavilion bookings. But my guess is this is the same money. So what I should have, there's two ways of managing this. One is to simply, if it's a one-off, it's a single thing, I could just put this into the bank as a cash payment and book it to Pavilion bookings. Okay, so that's where I can manage it, and I think that's what I'll do with this one. What we should be doing, and I'll just go to there and select all. If you want to be a goody accountant, let me just see where we got something. So balance there. Yes. Do you see it says on this line here, on line 12, barbecue donations to the Teenage Cancer Trust, and that's a pass-through element, okay? And then down here, I deposit that in the bank deposit. So I've got the money coming in, the £900 coming in. I've got the money going out, okay, into the bank. If I now go up and look at the current account, let's just search for the 900, and in there, yeah, okay. So what's happened here is £900 has come in cash. That's this line, and it's listed as pass-through. Okay, I've then done a bank deposit, which is correctly listed as bank deposit. That matches up with that one there, where the money's gone into the bank. So the £900 I had in cash has gone into the bank, or out of the cash into the bank, and then from the bank I've paid the £900 to the Teenage Cancer Trust. And both of those transactions, the cash coming in and the cheque going out, are pass through, and the bank deposit matches a bank deposit. Okay, so that's, I could have done that with this payment for pavilion bookings. I could have shown it as £110 coming in, and I'd show that as a pass through. Yes, I would have shown that as I would have shown that as a pavilion booking, as you've done. Then I would have shown minus £100, £110 going to bank deposit, and up here I would have shown £110 coming in as a bank deposit. Okay, there wouldn't be a cheque going out. I could do that. What I think I'll do is just cheat, and I'm just going to delete this entry here entirely. So we'll just take that out. Okay, because at the moment I'm double counting pavilion bookings, and I've not taken the cash out of the cash as a bank deposit. So I'll just delete that, and I'll put a note in here. Entry deleted to avoid, can't spell avoid, avoid double counting. Okay, just so, and that saves me messing up the spreadsheet. And I'll put a note on here that links to current 205. Okay, and I'll put a note there, cash 34. Okay, and so now if the examiner goes, what on earth's that about? Okay, I can just look down there. That will just expand that a bit, of cash booking. How about that? Then we all know what that's about. Okay, hopefully that's clear.